Tam, the story of kindness and justice. Once upon a time, in a peaceful village, there lived a young girl named Tam. Her mother passed away when she was very little. Her father later remarried a widow who had a daughter named Cam. At first, the stepmother pretended to be kind. But after Tam's father passed away, her true nature was revealed. She was cruel and heartless. All the housework, fetching water, doing laundry, feeding animals, was forced upon Tam. Meanwhile, Cam lived a life of comfort and ease. One day, the stepmother gave both Tam and Cam a basket and said, "Go to the river and catch shrimp and fish. Whoever catches more will get a reward." Tam worked hard all morning and filled her basket. Cam, on the other hand, was lazy and caught very little. Seeing Tam's full basket, Cam became jealous. She slyly said, "Sister, your hair is dirty. Why don't you wash it in the river? Otherwise, Mother will scold you." While Tam bent down to wash her hair, Cam quickly dumped all of Tam's catch into her own basket and ran home. When Tam came home empty-handed, the stepmother scolded her harshly and praised Cam. Heartbroken, Tam sat by the river and cried. Suddenly, an old man with a gentle voice, the Buddha or fairy godfather, appeared and asked what had happened. After hearing her story, he asked, "Did you have any fish left from earlier?" Tam nodded. She had caught and released a small fish into the pond, feeding it secretly every day. The Buddha told her, "Call it up at mealtime and take care of it, but don't let anyone know." From then on, Tam would sneak out each day to feed the little fish. But soon, Cam found out and told her mother. One day, the stepmother sent Tam away and secretly caught the fish, then cooked and ate it. When Tam came back and called out, the fish didn't appear. She cried again, and the Buddha appeared. "Collect the bones, place them in 4 jars, and bury them at the corners of your bed. One day, they will help you." Tam did as told and kept the secret. That year, the king held a grand festival across the kingdom to find a queen. Every girl was invited. Tam was eager to go, but her stepmother made her separate a huge pile of rice mixed with husks before she could leave. Tam cried, and once again, the Buddha appeared. With a wave of his hand, a flock of sparrows flew in and helped her finish the task. Then, from the 4 jars of fish bones, he magically gave her a beautiful silk dress, golden shoes, and a white horse to take her to the festival. At the palace, everyone was stunned by her graceful appearance. The king couldn't take his eyes off her. But Tam left quickly before her stepmother could discover her. In her rush, she dropped one of her golden shoes. The king found the shoe and made a royal decree. "Whichever lady this shoe fits will become my queen." Countless girls tried, but none could wear it. When it was Tam's turn, the shoe fit perfectly. The king recognized her and joyfully brought her back to the palace as his queen. Tam lived happily with the king. But the stepmother's wicked heart remained. One day, when Tam returned home for her father's death anniversary, the stepmother tricked her into climbing a tall tree and then chopped it down, causing Tam to fall and die. Cam then entered the palace and tried to replace her sister as queen. But Tam's soul did not rest. She transformed into a golden bird that flew into the palace, staying close to the king. The bird would sit on his shoulder, sing sweet songs, and never leave him. Cam, growing jealous, captured the bird and cooked it. From the bird's feathers, a beautiful tree grew outside the palace. The king often sat under it, feeling peace. Again, Cam had it chopped down and made a weaving loom from the wood. But when she used it, the loom cried out, "Creak, creak, my husband sits under the shade. Cam killed me and took my place." Frightened, Cam burned the loom. From the ashes, a golden fruit tree grew. One day, an old lady found a shining fruit fall into her basket. She brought it home, and from the fruit emerged Tam, alive once again. Tam lived quietly with the old woman until one day, the king passed by the fruit stall and recognized the scent of water from the palace. He found Tam, overjoyed, and brought her back to the palace. Seeing Tam alive, Cam panicked. She asked, "Sister, how did you become so beautiful?" Tam calmly replied, "I bathed in boiling water." Cam, greedy for beauty, boiled a big pot of water and jumped in, and was never seen again. The wicked stepmother, overcome by grief and guilt, also fell ill and died. From then on, Tam lived happily with the king, and justice was restored. Goodness triumphed, and evil paid the price.